This is not a test. The Green Eggz and HaM emergency broadcast system has been activated. The end is nigh. The end is now. HaMageddon has begun to kill yourselves.
I woke up late with peanut butter in my hair. Heard screaming outside, nobody cared. Toaster sparked, TV's fried. A zombie asked me for a ride. Sudden thing, drones in the sky. Cold off, teared up, looking fly. He winked and said, it's time to shine. Eggpocalypse is mine tonight. Fatal fears, my bat lit up. Mutant bugs in a monster truck. I laughed and sipped. Ain't that sweet? Then roundhouse kicked a robo-bass. The end is nigh, the end is now. HaMageddon's here and we ain't gonna bow. Aliens, zombies, and circus gone foul. Fabulous apocalypse now. I'm mixing molotovs with marmalade. Doing donuts in a battle sleigh. Pole vault shooting glitter rounds. Wild snap throws BB bombs all over town. Got a shopping cart full of doom. Broadcasting truth from this stream. Tell 'em Earth was weird but fun. Till the robots part the sun. I ain't scared, I train with chaos. Bench press fear like it's made of Play-Doh. If this is it, I'm going out bold with a papua and armor of gold. Apocalypse shit, I'm dressed to kill. Tell all I died with style and will. I am the boy you wish you brought. Now watch me and find this juggernaut. We could've just stayed in bed, but where's the fun in not being dead? True, I pack stacks, ball from bad fantasks. The end is nigh, the end is now. Grab your snacks, prepare to plow through fire, sludge, and howling mess. HaMageddon's here, no time to flex. HaMageddon, 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 HaMageddon. This ain't no movie. It's Mad Max Live, riding more boy scooters with a battle cry. I saw Rick's hat float past the walker's grin. Told Carl to duck, then punched his twin. Dust storms thick like the roads left me. No light, no hope, just gecko and seal. Rockabilly in my backpack, blind buck, proof for your justice. While the world grows cold. The end is nigh, the end is now. HaMageddon's here and we ain't gonna bow. Aliens, zombies, and circus gone foul. Fabulous apocalypse now.
This concludes the Green Eggz and HaM broadcast unless we get evil until then. Good luck, good night, good night.
If this had been an actual emergency, the attention signal you just heard would have been followed by official information, news, or instructions.
Hey everybody, it's Green Eggz and HaM, and it's a new month. It is June, and our theme is June Buggin Out. Of course, tonight we are going to be talking about bugging out in regards to the end of the world. And need your help deciding which way the world is going to end with the poll. So let's get to our fantastic panelists. We are not experts. We are not educators. We do not provide any sort of information that is to be taken serious. I just want to say that right off the bat. So this is a comedy show. So we cannot say anything but our dumb opinions. But that's what we're going to do. So here is my fabulous co-host.
No cape, no mask, no need to hide. They ride the chaos like a tide. No warning signs, no coded knock. They hit the scene and shake the block. Ear them, rising from the glitch and groove. Ear them, when the beat drops, the world must hear them. They remix moves with rebel might. Ear them, a storm and sound, a flash of light. When hope runs low and fear creeps in, they crack a grin and sip their sin. Hold your fago, this is your sign. We're flipping fate on overtime.
Urban, are you playing GTA? Are you muted?
Am I muted? Oh shit, okay. Yeah, just springing about the end of the world, Chad. That's all.
That's perfect. That is perfect. How'd you like your new intro for this month?
It was banging.
Yeah. Some She-Hulk, some Poison Ivy. Of course, we are doing a superhero episode. And who better to save us from the end of the world than superheroes? So it all ties in. It makes sense somehow. Barely. But let's get Mr. Pole up on the chat. You'll notice that Pole is not an option on that poll because I knew he would win if it was. And you've just went black, completely black there, E. Irvin.
Did I? Oh, what the
Blacked
fuck?
out. All right. We are going to get Pole up to the stage.
He drops a beat, the buds just grow. The hippos tangled in a drone. We're screaming loud, he's posing still. Don't worry, folks, this looks so chill. So now we beg as hope decays. Will Pole help or set us ablaze? Is he our shield or cosmic joke? Our last defense or just blowing smoke? Pole, the world's on fire, and he brought snaps. Pole, the world's on fire, and he brought snacks.
Hey, Pole.
I didn't bring snacks. I want snacks.
You know what? I did bring snacks. Okay.
You showed up fucking late enough, Chad. Now I don't even fucking know what kind of snacks we're gonna have to live on. This is the end. This is the end of the world, and we got no fucking snacks.
I got snacks, and then I'm gonna have everybody help me decide which one I'm gonna try tonight, and then which one I'm gonna try on the karaoke show.
Well, and this is the thing, Chad. You got to plan for the end of the world. This is bullshit. Look at what you've done to us. You killed us.
This is our meeting to get prepared so that we're all on the same page, so we know what to do. Okay?
Thank God it's not a test run, because we'd be dead. We're dead.
Yeah.
We're dead. You killed us.
So this is our meeting before that. This is like our PTA meeting for the end of the world. Okay.
Well, you are like out there where they grow potatoes and shit. We could just live off of potatoes.
Wrong place. No potatoes. But let's say hello to everybody. All right.
Same thing.
Let's say hello to everybody over
Hi,
in the chat
everybody.
that's hanging out.
Hi, everybody.
I see Jackie Sins.
Hi, Jackie.
Bird Finger.
Hi, Bird Finger.
Pookie Ann.
Hi, Pookie.
Camellia.
Camellia.
Camelia's ready for the zombies.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Ert was using his mind powers to heal me. So there, Chad. Yes, that's why I'm better today.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you, Ert. Fantastic.
Thank you. Yes.
Poison Wells is here.
Poison.
We're going to actually hear a song from Poison Wells before the show's over. And Melissa Smith is here. And Muggs Money is here.
Y'all already know.
Yep. And Daniel is here.
What up, Daniel?
All right.
Can
And
I
yes,
quit waving now? Can I quit waving
I
now?
think you can. I think you can.
Well, about freaking time, Chad.
Unless you're going to wave till the end of the world.
No. Goodbye.
All right. So the poll is what will bring about the beginning of the end for humanity. Of course, beginning of the end is the movie we're going to be watching the last Tuesday of the month. But in speaking about humanity and actually ending, what will it be? Currently, killer robots in first place, 62%. And second place, we have a tie. Giant mutated bugs and zombies. And oddly, intergalactic beings is in last place, 8%. Nobody is scared of the aliens. So if you hear this, live stream aliens, Earth is completely not scared, or at least the people that voted in this poll. So the people in this screen. So which is it going to be? You're muted. Are you talking to us?
Yeah, take that, fucking aliens.
So E. Irvin is preparing for the end of the world by doing a practice run running
Blowing
around,
shit up.
blowing things up, hijacking cars. So it is good to be
Getting hit
prepared.
by cars.
So that's the thing, though, is that if it was the end, there probably wouldn't be that many cars on the road, because gasoline would probably be scarce, like Mad Max. So I don't know if you would have that sort of problem of possibly getting hit by a car.
You could ride a horse.
Yeah. All right. So.
No. And what would I ride at the end of the world? Well, see, I already have gas in my freaking, like one of my vehicles, and I also have spare gas. I also have generators. I'm that guy.
So you have a car, like a bugging out car, basically.
Yep.
It's one that's what it's for. Like, do you make sure
just about,
it's running though?
Just about, yep.
And is it packed with supplies and such?
It may or may not be, Chad. It's not from you to know. You probably come over here and try to be like, "Hey, help me, Poe." I'll be like, "Fuck you, Chad. Get away from me." And that's a hey. And I'm gonna tell you, there's only one thing you need, one survival tool you need. To be honest with you. So I think we all know what that is.
A giant dick.
No,
I was gonna say pee-pee.
Marijuana.
Oh.
Oh yeah, but that's illegal in Texas, isn't it?
No,
Because
you
Texas.
I don't know where you get this. You can have a certain amount. You can't have over I think over a quarter pound is a felony, but everything else is a misdemeanor, and then under I don't know. You see, the thing is, all the states around us have just went into selling it willy nilly. So it's what are they going to do?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just got. It's starting to get like California here, where you're just driving down the street and the whole fucking planet smells like weed. Have you been to California lately? I mean,
I haven't been in a long time.
Like L.A., if you step out in L.A., there's no place that doesn't smell like weed. I mean, you're in the open air. You're on the ocean, facing into the wind, and weed is coming in. You're getting a contact buzz from the blood, like the breeze.
Right.
I mean, Michigan's kind of the same way.
What?
Like
Michigan?
Detroit, like Michigan, yeah, because
Yeah.
because it's legal there. So
Detroit.
but that's also Toledo because we're right by Michigan. So
And Seattle's pretty smoky.
So
But
let
it's
me
got
ask this,
rain,
Poval.
but yes,
Since
sir.
you're already prepared,
Sure.
what is your idea? All of a sudden we know it's the end of the world. We'll get to possible ways later in the show. But what are you doing? What are your steps? Are you going somewhere?
I got two separate places that are I can get away from the main population.
Right.
And I've stockpiled protection.
Yeah. Lots of condoms.
Yes. That's it.
some kind of protection.
So people are gonna come and want your help. Okay, you may know some people.
No, it'll be my whole family. Remember,
no, not just your family. People.
No.
Okay?
We're gonna use those people for food.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna shoot, kill, and eat the people that come and approach and try to take part of your little community.
No. Come along, Chad. Come on. Hey, could you take a bath of barbecue sauce before you get here?
Because basically, if you think about it, if everything does break down, I mean, because we're not going to have cell phones, we're not going to have electricity. I'm talking about everything breaking down.
Sure, and Chad, in all my vehicles, I have, and this is really true, in all my vehicles and all my family's vehicles, we have breakout CB radios. Have you seen those? They're little. You can keep them in the back of your trunk. I just tell my kids, hey, Keep these in the back of your trunk of your car, and they're portable. They plug into your cigarette lighter. Boom, and we all meet up someplace, and then we all go to the pole vault compound, and
So I need to get a CB so I can tap in and find out where the compound is, and then that way I can show up.
Yeah. No, we're gonna send you an invite, Chad.
Okay, good. Because the way I figure it is that,
my family likes sweet baby rays.
the way I figure it is that basically there's going to be all these different cults, and then those cults will grow and become communities and villages until those are like cities, you know.
Right, and I will be the leader of one of those.
Right.
Pookie lives in Sacramento. That's where they make the cheese.
They make cheese in Sacramento.
I think that's Sargento.
Sacramento cheese.
They wear those big cheese hats, right? The Sacramento.
No, I think that's the Greenville Packers. But hey,
Greenville.
Yeah, and then they had the Sacramento cheese. You never heard of Sacramento cheese?
The Sacramento.
I don't really like
the Sacramento Pimentos. Is that the name of their mascot?
It's got the little pieces of tomato in it.
Right. Yeah.
But
okay.
I told Pookie just the other day I like my sandwiches like melted and stuff, but I don't know if you can melt Sacramento cheese. Can you? Can you melt Sacramento cheese?
Yeah, you can melt any cheese.
Well,
not necessarily. I bought cheese from Dollar Tree. It was specifically formulated to not melt.
Right. It just looks like it's sweating.
So
I've actually seen that.
So pole vault, just so everybody gets an idea, the end of the world and pole vault's cult. This is pole vault's cult right here. Helter Valter. It's going to be a little hippie commune. Lots of playing music around the campfire. Does that sound about right?
Chad, you may be a lover, but you ain't no dancer. Helter Skelter. Mm-hmm. Coming down fast, but I'm miles above you.
And then I was trying to think about what would it look like for E. Urban's little cult. It's got to be, because I mean, a couple of things came to mind. Is that it's going to be a Faygo cult, so it's going to be all about drinking the Faygo. Now
holy water.
Yes, exactly. Now the leader. It took me a little while to find the look and everything for what you're going to have to adapt, but this is what it's going to look like with E. Urban's cult at the end of the world. So,
is this a sex cult with a bunch of dead bodies? Because I'm kind of confused.
I don't know that they're dead. I mean, they're just sleeping. It
looks they look like they're dressed in body bags.
Well, I mean. AI, they do weird things. And then, of course, my little.
What was in that Faygo?
You're the leader. You would know. And then my cult is going to be called the Peanut Butter Posse, and it's going to be all about how
Are you
wonderful.
Sure it's posse?
Yes, it is. And here's a photo of me teaching, talking about pole vault, our big enemy. Also, weird thing up at the top.
Right. You look like David Koresh here, buddy. That is so right on you.
The AI put peanut butter and jelly at the top, but then under that it says pre-nut butter and jelly. I'm not quite sure what that even is about, but yes. So that's what I'll be preaching.
Hey, you do have some hot chicks in your cult there, though, Chad. But I think you got a little bit too much sausage going there. Whatever. Dude.
Hey, don't be jealous. Don't be jealous of my cult.
Did y'all hear my phone go? But like that. So there's like a tornado going up at the warehouse, and the cameras went off, and the last picture is like a tornado coming in, and all the electricity shut off. Oh, isn't that cool? Technology and shit.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't even know if I got a place to go to work tomorrow.
So Poogie Ann says, "Don't drink the Fago." Poogie is not drinking the Fago. So, and Barry is here. Hello, Barry. Make sure you vote in the poll, Barry.
I'm having some Whataburger, Chad.
And
Whataburger.
I see that. There's going to be no Whataburger though. Whenever the end of the world happens.
I think they're fixing to fucking branch out and shit. Look, Chad. Y'all will probably live, okay? Because nobody wants anything that's going on up there. I mean, people don't even know what or where you are. Just
so me and E are fine in Ohio. It's all going to be good.
Right. I was talking about y'all today. I was like, yeah, it's that place that grows potatoes.
We really have more like soy than.
No. Did y'all know that y'all produce? And one of the guys finally figured out what place I was talking about, and they said that y'all produce 3 times more corn than Mexico.
Yeah, lots of corn and pumpkins.
That's pretty fucked up, Chad. 3 times more corn. Y'all make 3 times more corn than Mexico. No wonder you're so corny.
Waka waka waka.
Yes.
No, but that's fucking crazy. Why y'all making so much corn?
It corn's in everything. I mean, that's why they make that, high fructose crap, and they just put it in everything. But I'm not the head of it. I don't make the corn.
Well, that's why y'all make potatoes better.
Damn it!
All right. You should. It was really hard for us to come up to where y'all live. Because they were like, potatoes is made in Iowa or something. And I was like, no, it's the other I state.
Idaho?
Yeah, I-H-I-O. Ohio.
Ohio.
We actually pronounce it Ohio. Welcome to Ohio.
Ohio.
So the top crops, hang on, this is according to AI, soybeans. Ohio's a major producer of soybeans, corn, chicken eggs. Why were chicken eggs so much then here recently? Swiss cheese, soft red wheat, hogs, dairy products. So there we go. I didn't know that about the hogs.
Sunshine Archer told me 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and hail mixed in.
Oh, so it's already even started for you.
That's why it's supposed to come here.
This is the perfect show for Pole Vault, because this might be the last stream for Pole Vault.
I know what's going on, Chad.
You can always come up to Ohio and hang out with us and eat.
It's not gonna be worth the shit because it's gonna beat down your corn. Yeah, you know what? Y'all, if a fucking tornado came through there, it'd fucking just take the whole fucking state.
I'd just be hanging out in the basement.
You're flatter than a 12-year-old boy. Is there any like hills up there at all, Chad?
Hills?
Yes, hills. That's the things that goes unlevel.
There are mountains and hills and. Yeah.
The mountains are more like once you get like more south towards like West Virginia and stuff like that. You get more mountains.
I'm talking about there where y'all growing potatoes. It has to be flat.
I'm not growing any potatoes.
Yes, you are. Don't lie.
I'm not. So real quick with that poll, let's get to the bottom of this. What's your opinion, Pole Vault? Again, Pole Vault is not a educator. Pole Vault is not a scientist.
What?
Pole Vault's opinion is only Pole Vault's opinion.
That's lie. And this is disclaimer, Chad. If the world ends and you follow my goddamn instructions, and the world ends and it doesn't work out for you, you can sue me.
Yeah, you can. They can sue you.
Okay. No. I'm gonna tell you what. I will be fucking thriving. Just so y'all know. We had this thing at work. and not a lot of people at work like really like me. I know that's a shocker, but they were like voting like who would you want to be with at the end of the world, and I mean like 23 people were like, okay, I was the number one pick. You know who I picked? None of their asses. Okay? Fucking goddamn ant and grasshopper shit, you know?
All right, so Paul, your expert opinion.
Yes.
Your expert opinion. Mm-hmm. Which of these is most likely going to be the end of humanity? Is it going to be mutated bugs? Giant mutated bugs? Is it going to be killer robots? Is it going to be zombies? Or is it going to be aliens?
Yeah, it's more technical than this, but it'll be killer robots.
Killer robots.
It will be because of AI shutting the fucking planet down.
Yeah.
And then after AI shuts the planet down, so I guess that would probably then we'll all fucking kill each other long before the robots. But I guess that qualifies as robots.
Right.
If they shut down the power grid.
So you're saying it's not going to be anything sexy like Terminator 2 or, where there are, actual killer robots. You're just saying it's going to be a shutdown and then
they'll shut down the grid. They'll shut down the grid and AI will dedicate the power and the grid to itself, and we're insignificant. Why would AI care about us?
But would it not build like some sort of defense system though to eliminate us? I mean,
no, we're stupid. We're ants. Why would it care? Why would it care?
But humans care and create things to eliminate ants and attack the ants. So
yeah, no, we really don't give a fuck.
So, and we would be more like ants, not cockroaches.
No, we would be like, ants, and it would be like every now and then maybe get a bite on your foot and stuff like ouchie, ouchie. AI would be like ouchie. So I'm gonna kill that whole mound, and just going because AI wants more knowledge, so it's going to go on. It's very disconcerted with us, as a lot of people are narcissistic and believe that the human race is worthy of being the attention of AI. It's really not. AI is so.
But wouldn't AI have fears of like 50s? There was all this radiation fears that giant bugs were going to attack us and things of that nature. Wouldn't AI think that something would happen and the humans would become gigantic and attack them? I mean, wouldn't they have some of the same fears that we've had?
No. The most I've ever seen AI fears itself. It fears itself. It fears other AI, and it's fine.
So if there are zombies at the same time, Melissa says that the zombies are going to have a better chance of
not
being controlled.
And AI won't care either. It's like zombies, humans.
Well, it's not. I mean, AI don't have to worry about it because it's not like if a robot or if a zombie bites a robot, it's gonna turn over.
Yeah, Chad.
Yeah. Okay. So what you're telling me is it's not going to look like this at all.
No, and here's another thing. I really believe that AI would just assimilate any aliens that came in. So,
I mean, I think I'd rock the apocalypse dress like that. That would be fucking amazing.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean that
could be fun. Yeah, apocalypse.
Just try to get away in that shit.
What about it? Wouldn't look this way either.
No. I mean, I really can't see me shaving my head in the apocalypse.
and I'm shaving all that hair.
Yeah, you're shaving your head.
And I'm missing a chunk of arm.
Yeah, that's for these are all from Mad Max universe. I'm Mad Max. I forget Povol Royal Warrior. I forget the character's name, and then Furiosa.
I'm Blue Goose, man. Or Goose.
Goose. Top Gun.
Goose. Here's Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Hello, hello.
I would have Jean-Claude Van Damme on my side too.
Only if Jean-Claude Van Damme wants to be on their side. Who says he does?
Well, then Jean-Claude Van Damme can just go hungry.
Well,
die with the zombies.
Jean-Claude Van Damme could come in and just wipe out your whole little cult.
No,
and take over.
No, you know what's bad to bring. You know what's really bad to bring karate to a gunfight, Chad.
Yeah.
So it's like
you can have the guns knocked out of their hands though. So if you're really good, like Jean-Claude Van Damme. So
what? You have to be close to. What sense has that ever made, Chad?
I gifted 5 memberships, and picking up a membership was UFC Ibaba, Maria, Willie's Desert Hangout, Scotty Butters, Limey Regnet. All right.
I went to sleep right before the show, Chad, and Sunshine came and woke me up, and it totally fucking freaked me out.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I was actually angry when she first woke me up. I'm like, I looked outside and it was dark, and I'm like, why are you waking me up in the middle of the night? She's like, are you going on Chad's show? And I'm like,
thank you, Sunshine. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, let's break real quick for a special word from our sponsor. All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hey, what's up, people? It's GG Al. I am the God. I am the Savior. I like to beat up my fans and take a shit on stage, and I would even like to throw my own shit at people. But usually after my show, I like to stop by a Burger King and take a quick bite. So therefore, why don't you come by Burger King, get yourself a beer for $2. Burger King, have it your way.
All right.
To be honest with you, Chad, I'm gonna tell you this. Mm-hmm. If I was Gigi Allen and I was gonna perform and throw shit at people, I would probably go eat at Burger King right before that.
Today's episode is also brought to you by Bill Cosby's Huggy Wuggy barbecue sauce.
Jackie was asking about gifting memberships. So if you are if you have subscriptions, they give you 10 a month that you can give out. So no, it does not cost. And each month it starts over.
Yeah, I think I'm going to quit trying to get monetized, because every time I get close to getting monetized, they take away a lot of hours and views, and I'm like, that's not good.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, they should, show boobs.
Okay. How's that work?
Okay, so when you get lots of hits and views and stuff, and you're doing really good, they send you pictures of boobs in your email.
Oh, okay.
That incentivizes you to keep going and doing good.
Sounds like a lot of work for something I can already just go look up anyway. Or I could just look down my own shirt.
Oh, you know what tripped me out the other day? And I actually saw this. I was talking to Sunshine. There was a group of guys, I shit you not, a big group of guys looking at this AI girl singing Taylor Swift cover, and they thought she was real, And they're saying all this bullshit that they always say, like, oh my God, she looks like she's so nice and down to earth and obtain. Oh my God, you're so talented. You know the goddamn, they don't mean a damn word they're saying, and they think somehow they're going to hook up with this chick that is not even freaking real by saying this corn shit that they don't really mean. I'm like, you idiots do realize that is AI.
I don't think they care. I don't think they care.
No. There's some of them that's like, oh, thanks, Mr. Buzzkill.
I called this one chick out who had she had a bunch of photos on her Facebook page where she was like in a bunch of different underwear and like her tattoos kept moving around. And I was like, I love a chick whose tattoos are never in the same place in every single photo. And like, I especially, I tell you what, the AI, I don't mind seeing some AI chicks in my feed, but the only problem is that I expect every girl to have like extra fingers and.
Look. See, there you go, Jackie. That gives me incentive to keep going. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, very, very kind of Jackie.
I feel like I can go on now.
And Melissa's chiming in. It doesn't cost YouTube anything for that either. So
I don't know about that. We're not going to go into how much boobies cost.
By the way,
they always cost something, Chad.
By the way, we forgot to say Happy Pride Month. It is Pride Month, so hello to everybody. Happy Pride Month.
Yay!
Hope you have a fantastic month. And Pole Vault has some weird things that we won't talk about on air in regards to his sexuality.
Yeah,
it doesn't involve me though. Just so you know,
I'm freaking persecuted. That's fine. It's fine. You know what? I mean, I want to do it with a bunch of chicks that look like they're from '80s freaking MTV videos, and I am persecuted by my wife. My wife. I can't help it. Since I can remember, I wanted this to always happen.
Okay.
Why'd you have to go there, Chad?
I was said we weren't going to discuss it.
No, but you did. You did.
I do want to share. This is a photo of me back in 2016 when I was healthy. I was actually going through a transition.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when I was at my absolute best.
Nice. You said 2016?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what the hell I looked like in 2016.
I looked about like I do now. So.
I was pretty good in 2016. I'd say around 2012 was probably... No. In 2000, I was probably at my peak. I was in a metal band. We were doing pretty shitty. Crazy
Thank you,
shit.
Pookie.
Yeah, urban is hot.
I just need to get. Yeah, I need to get back to that. I was down to 180 pounds and just in so much better condition. And
yeah. I would like to get down to it doesn't even about weight anymore. I would just like for my heart to quit stopping. That shit is sucking.
That's a good goal. That's a good goal.
Yeah.
Tell you, being fat is not fun. Try walking upstairs and feeling your stomach and your thighs flapping together.
No,
that is depressing. That is a depressing feeling. We just walk up the stairs and just flap.
I'll tell you what's trippy, Irving, is when a doctor comes in and is like, how are you talking to me? Here's some paper. You're dead.
Oh,
I mean, that happened. Sunshine took a picture of the doctor holding some paperwork in my face saying, "Shut up, you're fucking dead." And I'm like, "Can we plan this out a little better?" And he's like, "How are you fucking talking?"
So what I'm hearing here is that you and E need to figure out this buddy system to keep each other on track and keep each other. I mean, I too. I need to get better. Maybe we do this. We have this threesome we can get going on.
Why would you have to put it that way, Chad?
Yeah, it's like we're trying to. To make it clear, it's like everyone talks about you two having sex, but I'm the gayest one here, and I wouldn't fuck either of you. So,
God damn it, E!
You're just not my type.
Fucking words hurt. No.
Put on a skirt, and I might consider.
No. See, the thing is, and I pissed off some, and E, I pissed off. I don't know if you were here for this show, but I pissed off some lady at a sale the other day because I told her I like wearing Avon. Avon, if you've ever smelled that shit, you can smell it a mile away. I said, I like to wear Avon. No, it smells like 70s church service, okay? But here's the thing. All the chicks that have, like, daddy issues are like, "Oh, my God, that stinks. You smell like my daddy. I love you." It's okay. Touch. No, don't touch. God.
Yeah. All right. Somehow we got derailed here.
It's the end of the world, Chad.
We could either get back on track, or I could derail us in another direction.
No.
I got these two snacks that I'm going to try one tonight, and one of them is going to be next week for karaoke.
That looks like shit, man.
So which one should I try? This is the hot ones, hot habanero snack mix. And then this one's probably even hotter, though. This is Carolina Reaper beef jerky. So I'll try out one tonight, and then one next week and attempt karaoke.
You're not going to believe this. I've had the jerky. I've had that jerky.
The jerky's good?
I've had that jerky.
It's good?
Well, let me tell you, I didn't know, and the guys at work gave me some. And because I can have jerky on my diet and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you, it comes on very slow.
Yeah.
It's like, and it was that too.
Right.
And you eat it, and if someone didn't tell you that it was hot and they're like playing a trick on you,
right? You
eat it, and you're like, wow, it kind of like, this kind of tastes like a sweet, like, oh, it's got a little bit of a burn to it.
Right.
Oh God, wait a minute, it's got a little bit of a burn to it, and it's like, the afterburn is really bad.
Right. So
I guess if you're not thinking about...
Should I try this one for karaoke or try it tonight?
Do
karaoke.
Yeah, I will tell you
I think you should hold a piece under your tongue and just...
No.
Sit there.
No, here's... The thing is, I think the hot ones would be funnier for karaoke. Because it's more like the fucking pretzels and shit. It's going to make you dry out, and you're going to be like...
And it is habanero, so...
Are we doing karaoke?
That's next week. I was thinking about that, though. If you wanted to do The Doors, The End, if you ever karaoke that one.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try this out. Carolina Reaper, and we'll see.
Put some in your pee hole.
That sounds like a whole nother fetish.
See, and that's what I'm talking about. E. Urban, can you shine some light on this for me? It's
no.
Does Pride Month, what does that cover? Does that cover, Chad in a gimp suit with a cock cage?
I mean, it's not really about fetishes, although, to be honest, there
it's
are
about
times when you see. I'm talking. Right? Hold on. Okay. There are times when I see in parades, some people dressed in bondage gear, which is kind of like, yeah, can we not with the bondage gear and the gimp suits and
See, Chad.
It's just that's not family friendly. I'm just
Yeah.
you
See,
know,
Chad.
this is coming from me, but
Yeah, right,
it's not about that. It's really not actually what the Pride Month and Pride Day things is just corporations trying to, like make a buck off of us. Yeah, but
You lied, Povol. This hit instantly.
No, I'm telling you, you're being a vagina, Chad.
It hit instantly. There's no way the other one is going to be, which is fine. That it'll be an easier one for
if you
next
think
week.
that hit instantly, then you're fixing to be in for a surprise.
So just so you know, Povol, of course, this ChatGPT told me this.
Okay.
Pride Month honors LGBTQIA plus, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, or questioning, intersex, asexual, and others. It's time for celebrating
others.
Identity, visibility, love, and equality.
And others.
As well as commemorating the ongoing fight for LGBTQIA plus. And my mouth is on fire.
And plus.
Yeah,
Plus,
it's basically anyone that's not straight. I mean,
well, so are you saying?
So
like,
you do not count.
So anything. So straight. So me like wanting to have like relationships with like 5 or 6 MTV girls at the same time.
Who doesn't think about shit like that already, though?
Well, is that straight? Is that straight?
When I was, well, I mean, that's just
okay. And now, is this straight? Is this straight? Say someone wants to like put themselves in a cock cage and get kicked in the nuts.
Well, I mean, it's just, I guess that just depends on who you're getting kicked in the nuts by. You know, because if like say Sunshine is doing that to you, then it's a straight relationship.
Oh.
If Chad was doing that to you, then it'd be gay. I mean,
I find it also complicated.
But that's not what Pride Month is about.
Yeah, no. I just find it. It's it's kind of like my masturbation question. So it's masturbation if you're sitting there playing with yourself. But what if someone's in the room watching you play with yourself? Is it masturbation still?
I mean, what's the difference between that and them watching you do it online? I mean.
No, okay, well, now that's where I draw the line.
Someone's still watching you. It's voyeurism.
That's where what?
Got you some updates here. There's International Fetish Day. That's the 3rd Friday in January. There's National Kink Month.
Well, let me tell you this. That
is October. Kink Month. That is October. And then there's Folsom Street Fair in September. That's San Francisco, largest BDSM and leather subculture event in the world.
Yeah, there's a parade I want to go to. I'm trying to float down the street.
I just
And there we go. Yes, love is love. Trans rights are human rights. Absolutely. Right.
Bondage festival. I would love to see a bondage festival.
Anyways, Chad, you said you weren't going to go there, yet you've lived there. Okay.
You did this. You did this. We were talking about the end of the world.
You did that. Okay? No, you did that.
All I did was say Happy Pride Month.
No. And then you said, tell me how you... What the... And
I said we weren't going to talk about your sexuality.
I'm just going to tell you, as I've came out about my sexuality, I've been attacked and attacked and attacked. I'm not even shitting you. I've been called a chauvinist pig. I've been called like all these goddamn names. You know, my sister is a psychiatrist. I probably shouldn't say this on live, but she said I was so basic. I don't even know what that fucking means. But I'm telling you right now, Chad, Everybody's coming down on me about it. I mean, even my own wife. She's like, don't be saying that kind of shit, Pova. I'm like, why are you doing this to me? You could be at least supportive and like try to go get some MTV chicks. You know? I'm trying. Hey, maybe we should have a GoFundMe.
All right. Let's get back. Did you eat a whole bag of this?
No, Chad, because are you eating the whole bag?
Yeah, it's getting hotter and hotter.
See, that's why I'm talking about you like to get kicked in the balls. Because I only ate a bit. I just ate some, and I knew better. Ah ha ha ha! You're out of Taco Bell drink.
Right. Let's watch this video real quick.
Okay. Why?
We'll look to the skies.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
We're watching it. Any setup?
No, this is a song called "Just Look to the Skies," and this was about like when you die and Jesus is not talking to you, and you're like, "Hey, Jesus, are you talking to me?" And you're like, and he's not talking to you, because that happened to me and stuff. So, at the end of the world, you might want to just. A lot of people would say, "Pray." Look, man, you're making me be so offensive, Chad.
Don't be offensive.
I'm trying to be offensive.
All right, here's the song. Look to the skies.
What did you do, Chad?
He just disappears.
You know what it is? He went to go get a drink, and he thinks the video's.
It was such a short run.
He
doesn't even come up with his own little like be right back screen. Look at this is what I got. This is what I got. See, this tells a little bit of a story. This is like a be right back sign, right. And you got a Scratty Pikachu with an eyeball.
And here's the thing.
And there's bullet holes.
You know what? Chad probably got some on his cod piece. He's like, oh my god! Actually, that's why I got a big drink before. And I'm gonna tell you what, that jerky that he's eating, it must have really ate into his ass. But I mean, it really got me. But I did not eat the whole bag. Who does that shit?
I just want to make clear, all jokes about eating ass are strictly tongue in cheek.
Yes, it's 2025. Hey, Mark. You know that, and see, Chad is like really, really gone. He's gonna trip when he gets back. But
it was a short video.
You know what I'm trying to get? I'm trying to get a looper pedal. Because have you seen my Boss pedal? It's like really, really like big. And then I'm getting a new Boss pedal that's a looper that's really big too. Because people who say that size doesn't matter has small pedals.
Porn music.
You know, John Christ used to do porn music.
I need like a wah pedal for that.
Hey, good going, Chad.
You skirt up the stream. You skirt up the stream.
You skirt up the stream.
I had to go get some chocolate milk to wash that. That beef jerky's killing me, man.
Well, you fucked up my video and shit.
What happened?
It played like 2 seconds and it was over.
Yeah, and then like these porns started rolling up, and fucking next thing you know, here we are.
It cut off? For real? It cut off?
Yeah. You did
What'd you do?
Huh?
What'd you do? You broke it?
We started talking really bad about you.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
What we have here?
No, Chad,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I'm pulling up a video to share.
Oh my God.
It's Kiss Your Ass Goodbye.
Now this is it the yeah. Now this
This is educational.
Now this is educational. I did make this, and this is educational.
All right.
I did make this. This is an educational film. Everybody should watch this. It will teach you a lot about the end of the Earth, the planet.
Do 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 do. Don't be like Timmy Turtle. Always remember when you look to the sky. Be ready to kiss your ass goodbye. Kiss your ass goodbye. Hey kids, today we're going to be talking about how to kiss your ass goodbye. Very good, Ted. Very good, Jane. Way to kiss that ass goodbye. But did you know there's sometimes when you might could make it through a fire, for example? You can get out of that. The firemen will come and save you. They're our heroes. They're quick on the job. There's police officers to help you out in traffic situations. And make sure you don't get hurt while crossing the street. These are things that can always be helped. But just remember, there's some times when you just have to kiss your ass goodbye. For example, a nuclear bomb. It comes through, and when it hits, boom! It's time to kiss your ass goodbye. I know, it seems a little hard sometimes, but don't be like Timmy Turtle. He forgot to kiss his ass goodbye. That's it. That's it, kids. Know when it's time to kiss your ass goodbye. That's great job. I'm so proud of you. Now, sometimes we don't have time to do that. But what do we do? Oh, what a dumbass. Well, with that, we have no warning. No warning. You don't have time to kiss your ass goodbye sometimes, but we're getting better technology. That will help tell you when it's time to kiss your ass goodbye. The civil defense people are working around the clock to make sure we know just when to kiss your ass goodbye. But just remember, sometimes there's not enough time for them to alert you, and you just have to know. It's time. It's time to kiss your ass goodbye. We can all go inside. That way we can kiss our asses goodbye together. I'm outside playing football, having a good time. What's that? Time to kiss my ass goodbye. You never know when that time's coming, but be prepared. Even grown-ups sometimes. We have to be ready. What's that? What's that? Oh, it's time to kiss our ass goodbye. Remember, no one wants to kiss their ass goodbye. Goodbye, kids. Hope you don't have to kiss your ass goodbye. La, la, la. Mom is so silly. She always thinks we're going to have to kiss our ass goodbye. I'm not ready for that. It's never going to happen. Oh, no, kiss your ass goodbye. You kiss my ass goodbye. I'm kissing my own ass goodbye. I wished we'd have planned for kissing our ass goodbye. Mom was right. Oh, this is horrible. I was already kissing my ass goodbye. I was kissing my ass goodbye forever. I knew it was coming. I've been kissing my ass goodbye forever. La la la. Hey, you better be ready to kiss your ass goodbye. Ow, ow, damn. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Ah, I tried to kiss my ass goodbye. Ah, did I make it? Did I make it? No, no. Another thing. Nuclear fallout's got me. I think I'm gonna. Hey, kid. Hey, are you a zombie? No, I kissed my ass goodbye. Okay, well, get back on your bike and get the hell out of here.
Me, Timmy Turtle, I've learned my lesson. I'm ready to kiss my ass goodbye. Goodbye.
This message was brought to you by the fine people at the Kiss Your Ass Goodbye Council.
Now, is this advice, is this good for all, like, I mean, killer robots, zombies, giant
No.
bugs?
The thing is you shouldn't kiss your ass goodbye with those situations because there's a chance that you could make it. But at last resort, with those current situations, you may want to be prepared to kiss your ass goodbye.
Gotcha.
But in the case of a nuclear bomb, it's pretty much the, first to kiss your ass goodbye.
Gotcha.
I'd rather just other people kiss my ass goodbye.
I tell you what, if a nuclear bomb came, I would be pretty much up for kissing other people's ass goodbye. Maybe not yours, Urban, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I mean, you got
sunshine. You could just all right, sunshine. Just
Wow. I mean, I'm telling y'all right now, it is like really fucking up at my house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we have 60-mile-an-hour winds.
Better kiss your ass goodbye.
With hail coming through in the wind.
Have you kissed your ass goodbye yet?
Sunshine says the storm looks like a big cat that is going to eat us.
All right. So
I don't.
It really is the end for Pole Vault.
Hey, it does look like a big cat that is going to eat us. Look, let's see if I can get that up there. See that? Roar!
It won't let me move.
Do you see that? How it's a big cat that is going to eat us.
I do see that.
See?
It won't let me make you bigger because when I go to move us around, it says we are currently experiencing issues with the swapping of streams. The feature has been temporarily
do
disabled.
y'all hear that shit? Can y'all hear that shit through the mic?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say hello to Val Kimber out there in the chat, as well as Zach.
Hey, Val Kimber! See, Monster
Zach
Keep
Thong.
meow.
Oh, Kimber, what's up?
See, does that not look like a
Mark's
cat
gas
gonna
station.
eat me? That looks like
It
a
looks like
monster.
a bear. Almost looks like a bear with like a stout, like it's got a stout nose.
Meow.
Almost looks like a
So-
gummy bear.
So y'all weren't lying. Like when I stood up, the video stopped playing. So the whole time I was going getting milk, y'all were just talking crap about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually,
All right.
usually when Daddy runs off to get milk, he don't come back.
All right. So let's watch that video. Look to the skies. I promise you, I'm going to play it all the way through this time.
What?
Yeah, we're going to the video.
But now
Look to the
storming
skies
is going to be
from
scary.
Pole
If you look to the skies, it's going to kill you.
Look to the skies, Bulvault. Look to the skies.
no.
And
I don't want
it's
to.
a kitty cat. You just pet that cat.
Okay.
Out in the weeds is where I stand tall. When I call your name, I hear nothing at all.
where I fall. To you is where I crawl. The promises you made wrote down by me. As long as I live, I'll never understand. When I call on you, you never come through. Yet I always look to the skies for you. What else is there left to do? What else is there left to do? Yeah. Look to the skies. Oh, yeah. Look to the skies. Oh, you.
Yeah.
Wow, that guy is fucking hot.
I didn't see him in the video. How do you know you saw it?
Oh, I've seen videos with him in it, and you know what? Isn't it like really crazy, man? That
I like where you have pole vault right now. He looks like he's like counting on the
Right?
Pole vault's got tits now.
This guy does have a fan club. Actually, he has a little cult, the Helter Volter cult.
Well, here's the thing.
You can join it.
Here's the thing, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's
Kind of
really,
reminds me of
it's really
Paul
crazy.
Out.
Isn't it crazy that the dude that is like talking about boobs is like also like the guy that writes those songs?
I mean,
Yeah.
I
even look at it. I even look at it myself, and I'm like, wow. Because I've been told that my live in person kind of personality does not fit my music. How does that happen? They must not.
So are they accusing you of not actually being the musician? Is that what they're trying to say?
I don't know. Is that what they're trying to say?
I think they are.
No.
Yeah.
Well, we know that's not AI. You know shit right there was not AI.
I think it's all Sunshine. I think that's what's going on.
What?
I think Sunshine actually is pole vault, and pole vault just takes all the credit.
Oh my God, Chad. My God, that is incorrect, sir. My God. Oh my God. Chad, how much trouble can you get me in one night? Pole Vault was the one who got Sunshine Archer to sing. You know that.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
God.
let's give this one a watch.
Okay,
this
great.
is
Thank you
this is about clouds.
Hey! Look at that cloud. Looks like a duck playing a tuba.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, yeah. I see that. Check out that cloud. It looks like Queen Elizabeth.
Kinda. Oh, I see. It moved, but a second ago
Yeah,
it did.
a second ago it really did.
Yeah. Oh, that cloud looks like a pineapple.
Okay, kind of. Yeah, I see that.
Like with the leaves?
Yeah. Oh, check out that cloud. It looks like the Rorschach test.
Which one?
The one where the guy's holding the baby's head underwater.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Hey, that cloud looks like a portobello mushroom.
Oh yeah, that cloud totally looks like a mushroom.
Oh, that reminds me. We should get going because the radiation's setting in, and that's probably going to mess us up.
Oh yeah, I'll try, but my legs got blown off in the blast.
Yeah.
So that's how it's going to start right there.
They should have kissed their ass goodbye.
They did not. They did not, and that was the problem.
This is how bad things happen.
Yes.
That's how that happens.
All right. So let's take this not so serious. All right. End of the world. Zombies attacking. You can only have one weapon to use against the zombies. What do you choose as your one weapon?
Crowbar.
Why are you choosing crowbar?
Long ass crowbar. It's sturdy as fuck. It swings pretty nice. You can either bludgeon them or you can hook them. You know, so I mean, you know, crowbars don't break pretty quick. You gotta give them a lot of use before they start breaking down. So.
Right.
And yeah, I mean they're just, and you can use them to bust down doors, you know. So
very true. It's a good tool. A good tool to have. Yeah.
Tools and weapons.
Right. Yeah. What about you, Paul? What are you going with?
A plasma gun.
A plasma gun. Explain this to us. Where can you get this plasma gun?
Oh, do you have to be able to get one?
Well, no, but what is a plasma
Chad.
gun?
Well,
Chad, do you see this?
What?
Look at that. So that is the truck well that the diesel trucks are going to back down in the morning.
It's like a swimming pool.
And it is filling up with water because the electricity's gone off, and what's got the lights on is the emergency lights.
You got a swimming pool.
Wow.
Pool party.
And I will have to empty that in the said morning time. Oh boy.
Pool party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take
some
put
beach
my paddle
balls.
boat in it. I could put
your paddle boat. Yeah.
Get a little floaty, little unicorn floaty. And...
Wow. Dude, that would make some really good YouTube shorts. Okay, wait. So I can't have a plasma gun.
You can just explain it. I mean, what is it?
So
it
would be quiet. It would be quiet. Okay. So, and I wouldn't have to get close. See, whatever. I guess you would need a gun with endless ammo that's a silence.
Right.
Because I don't want to get close to them.
Yeah.
So.
Well, assuming that whatever they say about zombies is true in the TV shows and stuff, you know, they're attracted to sound. So wouldn't it make sense to just make a giant pit, like a really deep pit, keep it like lit on fire, and just have a sound system in the middle, and just have the zombies wander into the flames?
Right.
Kind of
if you had a sound system, though. If you had a sound system.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but I mean, you just wire up a bunch of speakers and stuff to some source of electricity, solar power, you know.
And have a zombie queue.
And there's Miss Luck. Hello, Miss Luck. So I mean, there's a couple ways to look at it. E-Urban had a great idea because the crowbar is not going to make a lot of noise, whereas a gun is definitely.
Well, it does if you hit it.
Not like a gun, not where it's going to be from so far away. Because I mean, honestly, I'm just how long do I want to live through this zombie apocalypse? And Wouldn't I just want to just kind of go out in style?
No,
make a lot of noise.
And that's
So-
you, Chad. No.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now
So-
I'm gonna have
so-
to totally revise.
So I'm going with a chainsaw. I don't care how loud it is.
That's so stupid, Chad. Why are you doing this to us?
Because I'm just going to take
Why?
out
Oh,
the
goddamn
ones that are in, right there, and put up a fight. That's all.
Until you run out of gas.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
chainsaw fucking latches onto some flesh and bone and jams up.
I don't want to go a long time having to kill zombies, so I'm just like, you know what?
No, I would probably
right when you get to the first zombie and you're like, and it just doesn't go through and it just jams and you realize you're fucked.
Or I'll be like the old guy in the remake of Dawn of the Dead. He on the bus, he has the chainsaw, and he's trying to put it out the window to slice zombies, and he accidentally drops it on himself and cuts himself in half. That'd be me.
That'd be you starting it.
I think I would want to be like in. Okay, you want to get somewhere like a Walmart, right? Maybe. Okay. But it would have to be a stronghold. Yeah, but you'd want a stronghold. So you want something in between a Walmart and, maybe you'd go with something like here in Dallas, we had this place called the Galleria, which is kind of like a hotel and freaking mall.
Mm-hmm.
And that way you could have your food and your strong fortress and stuff.
I've seen so many studies about the whole, I don't know if I call them studies, but videos or whatever about Dawn of the Dead where they shacked up in a mall.
Right.
And how that's actually not a good idea.
Right.
Because obviously there's tons of ways that the zombies can get in. There's, first you'd have to clear out whatever zombies were in there.
Right.
All the resources that you think are there are probably already gone.
Right. Yeah.
Well. Now the thing is I've thought about this because, like I said, I have a whole bunch of places out in the country. If the zombies get you out in the country, you are fucked. You are fuckity fucked.
What about we meet up at the Alamo? I mean, that went down pretty well the first time.
No,
right?
I was out there the other day. It's not really as a good strong point as you would think. Didn't work out for them either. The Goliad might be a little better, but it's still not. I'm thinking, like I said, you might want to. There's a castle on top of. There's a castle in Arkansas on top of a mountain, Queen Wilhelmina, and that would be pretty good. You could get them coming up the hill and shit.
Right. Yeah. Does it have a moat and everything? I mean,
but it does have a lot of fucking bears.
Bears. Okay.
Would bears eat zombies? Do you know?
I would think so. I think bears would be, but would zombies eat bears?
Here's the thing. I think an island would probably be better. Yeah. But I seen this one movie where the zombies were walking on the bottom of the ocean.
Oh yeah. Zombie. Yeah.
Dr. Monroe or something.
No. There's one called Zombie, and then the zombie gets in fight with a shark.
Oh yeah. That's so stupid. Zombies would float. Wouldn't you think a zombie would float?
What was the other one? Land of the Dead. They did that too.
I think so. They had the one. I think there was the one zombie who led a bunch of other zombies to walk underneath the surface, across the river, and then they learned how to use weapons and shit.
Land of the Dead. I think. Yeah.
And 28 days later, the zombies got smart.
Also had one of those moments where there was a zombie whose head was off and just hanging by its spine, and it just did this weird ball in the cup kind of maneuver where the head just comes up and goes ah, and it just bites someone.
I seem to recall that.
Hey, I think zombies is probably an easy take for me.
Easier than the robots, huh?
Oh fuck yes.
Yeah. Truth be told, it's probably going to be zombies because But it's not going to be the way we think. It's probably just going to be some super drug
Right.
that we create, and it's just going to be a bunch of weird, strung out, like crack addicts, like
Right.
times a million.
All right, could be like people walking around staring at their cell phones. Like not going in traffic and standing in the doors of malls.
It starts with stupidity. That's what it is. It really is. It's just like we're talking about where the end of the world is. Like, yeah, like you said, people not going in traffic. Holy fuck. I cannot go anywhere without having to scream at someone because they're either at a green light and they're not going anywhere, or they're at a turn and like there's no one coming and they could go and they just don't.
Is it wrong to honk at them? Because I honk at people probably 3 times a day going to work. And if I didn't, I'd be like 10, 20 minutes late every day.
They stand in the middle of the doorways, or they try to walk 5 abreast into a door that only can hold like 3 people at most, and then wonder when they knock the door off the hinges, what the fuck just happened? Or here's one. This is my favorite. People that don't fucking knock on bathroom doors when they're shut.
That happened to me today.
Yeah, and the fucking lock is crap. Don't trust the lock. Fucking knock. Okay, I am so sick and tired of people doing that shit. It's like when I see a door shut, I go up and I knock on it. That's my first instinct. Let's knock on this thing first. Wait for a response and then try the handle. There's motherfuckers, they will just literally walk up and just shake the shit out of it. And it's like, dude, what are you gonna do if you get in? I'm fucking in here right now. Okay? You're not gonna just sit on my lap, okay?
This happened to me today. I was at this Whataburger, and a dude walks in right behind me, and I'm thinking, dude, you work here, and you've been fucking sitting here for God knows how long, and you decide to come in the fucking second you see me walk in, and you know I fucking walked in, and then he like comes in with a fucking attitude until he sees that I am like packing and shit, and then he's like, oh my God, I'm gonna get killed in the bathroom, but don't come in the fucking bathroom. Jesus Christ.
All right, let's do a little reenactment to help people out here, okay, Paul? You're in the bathroom, okay?
Okay.
All right, you're in the bathroom.
Okay. No, I'm at the urinal. I'm at the fucking urinal, okay?
You're at the urinal making those noises.
And he comes in, and that's what he's gonna do behind me. And I'm just like, and I turn around, and I'm like, really? And like, you know, homeboy's like, oh, dude,
It's a rhythm to that.
The dude was acting like, dude, you don't own the bathroom. But
all right. Okay.
You know what, though, Chad? I will tell you this. I'm a weirdo. Because, like, I will do... Do you go poop in like, public bathrooms? I bet you do.
No.
I bet you do.
No.
I bet you do.
I try to find the single occupant bathroom.
I've held a poop halfway around this planet because I did not want to poop in a airplane. I've never pooped in an airplane. I don't even think I've ever pissed in an airplane, and I've flown around the world a bazillion times, and I'm like, if I'm pissing, I will piss in a public bathroom, but I will not poop in a public bathroom. I don't want any part of my fucking body touching any part of an inside of a public bathroom.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna electrify the door handles. So yeah, I'm gonna electrify the door handles. I'm gonna figure out a way. I'm gonna start carrying, like, I don't know, a taser or a battery with some jumper cables, and someone's gonna they're gonna grab that handle, and as soon as they do, it's gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna fry a motherfucker.
I mean, it's the thing is the motherfucker wouldn't have saw me fucking walk straight in. Because I kind of almost question.
And then they go, should have locked the door. It was fucking locked. Like, sometimes you shake the handle enough and it just defeats the lock.
Yeah.
Well, if you get you a little, get that sound effect on your phone and play that. And who's going to come in the door if they hear that going on? I mean,
listen. I just don't want to touch the inside of a fucking. I hate going in public bathrooms. I just hate it.
Yeah,
I hate it.
And then why is it that every day I go into the same bathroom and there's blood all over the fucking? Who is coming in and just bleeding all over the toilet? How? And then here's another thing I never could understand. How is there always shit on the corner of the front of the toilet seat?
Okay.
Who's pooping on the edge of the seat?
Believe me, I've studied this. Have you seen poop on the walls?
Poop on the ceiling. How does it get up there?
Yeah. So if you see poop on the walls, and you can look this up on the internet and stuff, you are probably close to being in the presence of a serial killer.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Because people who wipe poop on the walls are trying to be controlling, and for the same reason that they stand in the door, for the same reason that they set it lights and stuff, they're trying to be controlling of you. And one of the things that is a trademark of a serial killer is it's not about killing you or something, it's about control. They want to be controlling you. So when you see poop on the walls, just know that you're in the presence of someone who is probably a controlling psychopath. And right now, there's more than likely that someone will watch this and be like, "Oh my God, I've got to take the pole vault out now. He's on to my poop."
No, they're watching this and they're like, "Oh my God, what a great idea! I'm going to start doing that." So
the thing is you're disgusted when you see the poop on the wall, right, Chad?
Oh yeah.
You're horrified.
Right.
So they just now used they just horrified you and made you feel the way. That's their way of control.
Well, and I did ask Chat GPT about it. They said this is what it says. Yes, feces smearing, including on walls, can sometimes be linked to early signs in the behavioral profiles of certain violent offenders, including serial killers.
That's right.
It's something about the McDonald triad connection. There's an old theory now largely debated in forensic psychology called the McDonald triad, which suggested that three behaviors
Ronald McDonald's grimace
in childhood could indicate a higher likelihood of violent or psychopathic tendencies: animal cruelty, fire setting, bedwetting, feces smearing, and yeah.
So basically, your childhood. Do you hear that, Chad? My house is being attacked by the cat monster.
You were gonna get blown away here. So I did end the poll. We had 24 votes. It was pretty easy. Killer robots won 58%. Mutated bugs came in second, so I'm happy for that. 20%.
That being said, you should play the 911 phone call.
I will. Zombies 12%. And then, of course, intergalactic beings 8%. So the bugs, you actually hope for a day where giant bugs are our only worry, right, Pole?
Giant bugs would not be any goddamn problem. You know what we would do? We're a bunch of assholes. If there was a giant bug, we would fucking kill them and eat them. And then put them in a goddamn zoo or fucking do something horrible to their fucking ass.
We'd figure out how to clone them and use them as weapons of war.
Oh, yeah. We would do something fucked up with them.
Hey, if you thought drones are bad, imagine giant fucking grasshoppers.
Right.
The bugs would be like, we're going to get you. And then they're like, oh my God, the humans are fucking us up again.
This is
I always wonder about giant bugs is always the noises they make in movies. You know, like the spider one that you guys were watching in the last.
They all sound like Godzilla.
Well, Godzilla's a giant lizard, right?
Or like in the Fallout game, like when you kill a red roach, this motherfucker goes. Like they always make this weird little kind of noise when they die.
I've raised a lot of lizards. I don't think I've ever heard. I heard tokay gecko make a sound, but not very many lizards I've ever made a sound.
But I'm talking about bugs, though.
Yeah. Can you imagine
bugs when they die? Like like giant bugs in movies, they always make a weird little noise when they
Could you imagine if a giant locust made a sound? That would kill us all. You know those things that go, Do they have those where y'all live?
Or like cicadas.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right. Y'all are like weird. Y'all don't have any bugs and shit.
Yeah, we do. Ticks are bad.
You keep saying that.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish I could just sit here and go, yeah, ticks are bad. Motherfucker, we got like malaria down here and shit, you know?
I can kind of do the cricket sound.
Cheeky.
Damn.
Oh, dude.
I used to do it to drive my teachers nuts. We'd be sitting there doing tests, and I just making a little noise.
You know, I seen the other day this little short reminded me of me. This guy was going fucking nuts. He's like, oh my God, where the fuck is this cricket? And it's like, and he's trying to record. He's trying to record a song. And he finds the cricket, and he puts a drop of super glue on his fucking wings. And the motherfucking cricket tries to make the little chirpy sound again. It's like, and he's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, holy shit.
That is wrong. That is wrong.
Well, he fucking gave him fair warning, man. Gave him fair. Yeah. I've had that happen here. Recording and fucking a cricket go off. That shit is fucked up and you don't know where the fuck they are.
Here's some giant insect sounds. So let's see what these
What about frogs?
Oh, yeah. Giant frogs. All right, here we go. Let's have a listen. See if that's not a giant insect. What kind
that sounds like a lion.
Yeah, what kind of bug would that be?
They don't do that.
Giant ones.
Probably a
No,
beagle.
they don't do that.
Here we go.
That sounds like a mouse or a rat. That sounds like an elephant.
That's predator.
Yeah, but I mean, I could see that being a bug. or my dog sleeping.
It sounds like someone throwing up. Sounds like your mom after dinner, right?
Yeah, I got a dog named Chunk, and he sleeps like that. That sound comes out both ends of him. Yeah, and his mouth goes like this. Yeah, I should get Chunk.
Does the spider hippopotamus sound kind of like this? What's the spider hippopotamus sound like?
Yeah, that would be probably pretty much a spider hippopotamus sound. Yeah, that's about what a spider hippopotamus would do. Did you know hippopotamuses kill like more people than what is it? General Sue. What is
Cactarantula.
Cactarantula. I'd put you bigger, but your StreamYard won't let me.
You ever had that chicken?
It's a cactus tarantula creature.
You know what? Tarantulas are kind of like cactus, man. Have you ever been around one of those rose-haired tarantulas?
I really am not around tarantulas very often at all.
Me neither.
Their hair.
You don't have those in Ohio.
Well, I had to work I didn't have to. I worked in a pet store for like a year. Maybe a year and a half. And rose-haired tarantulas were there. And that was really weird.
I've got
fun trivia fact. The T-Rexes in Jurassic Park are actually koala recordings.
Huh.
It's actually the sound of koalas.
Wow.
That little noises they're making.
I like koalas.
That's actually koalas.
Look, I don't give a fuck what they say. I don't give a fuck what they say. I would fucking, like, give a koala hugs and shit.
Yeah,
they
seem cute.
I know people are like, they will fucking tear you up and fuck you up and shit. And I'm sorry, I would try some tough love with the koala until he understood I was going to give him hugs.
Here's the cactarantula.
Oh, you found one. Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense, because like I said, the hairs of a tarantula stick in you and actually irritate your skin and shit. And it's like really bad. But I think the worst, the worst pet in the fucking store is a scorpion. So if you go into a Petco, the scorpions are really bad. Then there's they got these little ribbon snakes, and they're great pets for kids. They will fucking bite you bloody.
Zach Thong keeps saying wow throughout the stream.
These are actually kind of some interesting sounds to like put through Serum and make like really interesting dubstep basses.
Take this and then the fart sounds. Yeah, you should make a song.
just turn those into a bass line.
You should do it. Be fire. How long is this thing?
I think I could make better bug sounds than what they had.
Yeah.
With my guitar.
These are called giant insect sounds. Sound effects ideal for representing giant insects.
It's not good sounds. The insects don't make sounds like that, Chad.
For anybody that wants to download these, I'm going to drop the link for it. These are giant insects, though. You don't know how giant insects would sound.
Giant insects would sound like little fucking insects, but big. What are you trying to say? That the big insects? And did you know? Hey, Chad, I want to tell you something right now. Okay, You want me to fuck up your whole groove? Did you know giant insects cannot exist?
Why is that?
Okay, the reason why spiders cannot get any bigger than what they get is because they take a lot of oxygen to live. And so, therefore, our environment is not oxygen rich enough to support a large arachnid. Facts.
You know what though?
What?
Crustaceans are insects.
They can't make it either.
But there's massive ass crabs are essentially like
but what they're saying. Well, what they're saying is because of evolution, the amount of oxygen in the atmosphere dictates the size of the animals on the planet. It's not the food; it's the air.
So what's going on with Australia? Because I've seen what the Australians have for spiders, and I mean,
Right. Well, and it's probably, the ozone's a little thing down there.
Like some kangaroos.
And the thing is, but that's as big as they get. They can't get
Kangaroo
like giant
spiders.
taking over. And you can put a big fish, in a small tank, and it will never outgrow that tank.
I heard you say something about size and dictate, and I was like, "What is Volvo talking about?"
Oh, you should play that 911 phone call though.
Yes, we're gonna go to that. This is a real 911 phone call, right?
Yeah.
911, how may I help you?
Okay. Listen, you gotta help me. I am being chased by a guy who's dressed like a police officer, but he's not a police officer.
It's full fault.
There's something weird about him. His arms can morph into blades and stabbing weapons. He's made up of like this squishy liquid metal, and he's almost killed me twice, but then this other big biker guy came in with cool glasses, and he saved me.
The biker guy?
Yeah.
Just like Terminator 2?
Okay. I know this sounds a lot like Terminator 2.
It sounds exactly like Terminator 2.
I know, it sounds exactly like Terminator 2, which is why I was hesitant to even call, but I can't get past the fact that for some fucking reason, Terminator 2 is happening, and my car is ruined.
Sir, I have other people who need assistance.
You need to get people down here. It's like a war zone. There are people hurt in the streets. Why is no one covering this? Where's the news?
Sir, give me your location.
I can't tell where I am. There's smoke everywhere. Hold on. I'm going to try and poke my head up and read that sign. I'm in front of the office of, what is that, Skyline or Cyberline?
Cyberdyne?
Yes! Cyberdyne, yes, that's where I am!
Just like in Terminator 2.
Can we both just acknowledge together that what is happening is exactly like what happened in the motion picture The Terminator 2, but this is still, nonetheless, happening right now in downtown Atlanta. Oh my God. He's coming this way. He's walking so fast. You gotta help me. He looks incredibly determined.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it, sir. These things tend to work themselves out. The biker guy will probably come back and push the metal guy into lava, and then he'll give the thumbs up, and everything's hunky-dory.
I am not the kid. I'm an innocent bystander. Do you know how many innocent bystanders were killed in that movie?
Okay, sir. I have to take a different call right now.
Don't hang up on me. Don't hang up. Wait. I have a son. Oh, jeez.
911, how may I help you?
Hi. Have you ever seen the movie Jurassic Park?
Oh man.
I used to love the day when you could prank call without getting in trouble. I mean, now
Oh, you can do it. Volvo.
No, you can't. No, you can't. Chad, when I used to prank call, and I was probably like about 8, 9 years old. All I would do is go to the phone. Hey, check this out. You're not gonna believe this shit. When I was real little, you only needed to dial 4 numbers to call a house.
Oh yeah.
4 numbers. Well, that was local, right?
Right.
But I would just go to the phone and then hit at it like a cat. And it had this rotary dial thing, and it'd go zzz, 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 zzz. And then I would just like pick it up, and I would say like crazy shit on there. One day I'll tell you about it. I'm not sure it's like a quite PC and okay.
They had to keep the phones up out of your reach when you were a kid. Because there goes Pole Vault again.
I'd say horrible shit. It was fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
But
I'm just shocked. I'm shocked that.
Well, like
you
I
would
said,
prank phone call people.
I would say 8-year-old to about 13-year-old pole vault was a real son of a bitch. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
As uncontrollable like bad kid and stuff. I was on the down low.
Why do I see you as a special ad from Crank Yankers? I got mail! Yay!
No.
Lordy.
I
got
fucking
stories.
love Crank Yankee.
Oh no, that show is so great.
Come
stories
on,
about that.
we're having a ball. Making prank calls to strangers.
Yeah, we did some bad stuff. Yeah,
Excuse me, I was wondering, do you have any caulk? I'd like some caulk. I need some. It's white and sticky, and I need some caulk.
It was good because and people got so super triggered. I mean, people get triggered these days pretty easy, but back then people really got. Well, let's put it this way. I've said this a lot. Back then there was actually like something like the devil and Satan and shit, and the things that they would say like, the devil is crazy. He will tell you lies and stuff. I'm like, oh man, that's just like everyday shit now, you know.
Here's a clip of Hovald as a young kid making phone calls. Let's see.
Officer, can I help you?
Hi, who's this?
This is...
Yeah, this is Ed.
Yes, Ed?
Yeah, what time is it?
It's 1:30.
1:30? Yay! It's time to make the donuts.
Thank you, sir.
How much are the strawberry donuts?
69 cents.
Yay! It's time to make the donuts.
Thank you.
How much for the vanilla donuts?
Same price, sir. 69 cents.
Yay! It's time to make the donuts.
It is definitely time to make the donuts.
How much are the crawlers?
Same price, sir. 69 cents.
Yay! It's time to make the donuts.
Yes, it is.
Do you make the donuts with your butt?
Whatever you want. It depends upon you what you eat.
So you can make the donuts with your butt?
Yeah, if you want to eat it.
Yay! It's time to make the donuts with your butt.
Yes, why don't you come over?
Lady, how much is the plain donuts?
Same price.
What is that?
You don't remember?
No.
That's too bad.
Do you remember?
No.
That's too bad.
Yes, it is.
Well, how much is it?
69 cents.
Yay! It's time to make the donuts.
No problem. Why don't you come over and we'll give you some?
You have crawlers?
We have.
Does anyone ever buy a crawler and put it in their butt?
Well, if you wish to.
Yay! It's time to put a crawler in my butt. Do you have cream donuts?
Yes, we do.
Yay! It's time to make the donuts. Do you have ones with holes in them?
I have all kinds.
Do you ever put your pee-pee in the hole?
Oh, yes.
I want my mommy.
And I'm gonna tell you that when you were prank calling, that was probably the worst turn off, when someone would actually go along with the shit.
Yeah,
Right.
I didn't seem to get all mad about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna let you down, boy. I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of you wherever you are. You think I don't know where you are? I'll go find you. Are you the one who shit on my lawn? Yeah, you know. I mean, I actually did a prank call on a CB once. I mean, that's like yeah, you know, I've probably had that conversation. You know, I probably have.
This morning.
Yeah. Oh, y'all wouldn't even believe what I say in a day. You wouldn't believe what I say in a day. Believe it or not, this is me filtered and shit, you know.
Hello, Steve-O. You know, if I tried to do this with the lining that up like that, it would not happen again. Like, that is just too perfect. Every time that I highlight
trying to get like right, Chad.
Bird Fingers liking it. You are hot.
I got you. I know you fucked everything up, Chad. Thanks.
It's the end of the world. I mean,
yeah.
Come on. It's going to be messed up.
Yeah.
It's just how it is. So.
I mean, it's the end of the world. You might as well see what you look like with tits.
It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be. There's Steve-O. Steve-O, what's up, buddy?
So I was going to ask you, you doing a weekend warm up this week, Friday?
Yeah, I always do it.
Friday weekend warm up.
I'll I don't put it up nowadays until probably about Wednesday or something. I'm really tired, Chad.
Yeah. No, I know.
I got
You're old.
This dude asked me the other day, just before I came on, like, hey man, can you do some shit for me? Yeah, that's what I want to do. Hey, can I do some shit for you? Yeah, that's what I want to do. And anyhow, he wanted to buy some RC shit off of me. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm doing a show to probably about, 12:30 tonight. So, yeah, no, I'm not going to be looking for your RC shit tonight. Then tomorrow I'm going to be fucking mowing the yard. And so, yeah, no, I'm not going to be looking for your RC shit tomorrow. So,
Remote control cars?
Yeah,
RC?
so I sold a whole bunch of them today.
Mm.
And
Gotcha.
I got a fucking 6-foot RC plane hanging from the fucking ceiling.
I've seen
and
the plane.
he wants that. He wants to buy that shit. And I'm just like, just fucking get with me once. Because if you're gonna, I'm sorry, I'm just like a busy dude and shit. But fuck that shit. And I'm gonna do the weekend warm up. Hey,
did you see what Zach said? You should play animal sounds on your guitar on one of your Saturday shows.
Well, I probably could do that for sure. And I think last weekend I showed a guitar. I'm looking to buy another 80s guitar. Hey man, I think I'm gonna get one for like $50. Dude, I can't pass up shit like that,
Yeah.
American made 80s guitar for $50. I just, what the fuck? And you know what it is? You know what it is, right, Chad? I hate to be this guy. Can I be this guy? I'm going to be this guy.
You can be this guy.
A bunch of
you are this guy.
A bunch of people that have 80s guitars are on permanent fucking high, okay? And they're like, dude, like, I need to get some weed and shit. And, how much is this guitar worth? I don't know, man. I bought it for $100 back in 90s. And so I used it for a little while. So it's worth $50 now. And I'm fucking here to teach lessons, Chad.
Yeah.
So I will buy their guitar for $50 for an 86 guitar. I'm not even going to say what it is because if I do, everybody will be like, "Oh my god, I'm going to buy that motherfucker." But no, I got to get that son of a bitch. And the hell of it is, Chad, is I'm selling off guitars for a lot of fucking money, and I'm buying guitars for not a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
You need to buy a guitar, Chad?
I do not. I've got a guitar. You've seen it.
What?
Really
That's
nice.
not a fucking guitar, Chad.
It's really nice. So.
Hey, what are those? What kind of cards are those?
Magic the Gathering.
I sent. I showed Chad the other day. I got a couple of Pokemon.
Yeah, a couple. So we are. It's going to be in July. We're going to do a show about collectibles. So we'll be discussing collections of all kind, trading cards, and whatever you collect, pole vault, including human skulls.
Yeah, guitars. I collect guitars, Chad.
Yeah, that too.
And comic books. I got comic books.
Oh. Damn. You should throw one of those bug sounds through a filter or something.
So Birdfinger wants to know if you're going to make the chicken on your guitar, a dog, a cat, an elephant, a bird. Those are some suggestions for you.
See, and I hate to say this, Chad. I really do. I really fucking do.
An eagle? He
I really fucking hate. I fucking hate to say this. I really hate to say this, but I could probably do all that.
Yeah.
I hate to.
You show
why?
off.
Why?
You show off.
It's not really a show off thing. I'm kind of ashamed that I can do that. It's from as a youngster, I was probably had a, Eddie Van Halen did it a lot, and it was an unhealthy, attraction for Eddie Van Halen and the way I did it,
It's almost like a cop car.
That doesn't sound like a bug, Chad.
No, it doesn't. So.
No. Here, this sound more like a bug. Here, I'll do a bug sound. Here's a bug sound.
Is it a giant bug though?
It could be
a giant radiation mutated bug.
If I could go into my mix board, I know I could, but this is just open, Just wait. Here we go. There.
Yeah,
that would be. That's like a fly.
A little work. Needs a little work. Can you do this one? Let's see. A little touch up. You can get to this.
No.
Yeah, I don't want Stop it. That's almost as bad as like the gnat that flies into your ear.
Yeah. So Sunshine went all dark on me today. I had to narc on her on this one. So a fly got in my truck and we were going to get something to eat. And I was like, Sunshine, roll down the window and let that son of a bitch out the window. And we rolled down the window, and the fly would not leave the truck. Sunshine rolls up the window and says, "So you have chosen death." She said it was some kind of I don't know, fucking bullshit show she was watching. What is that one with Frodo or something like that? Was it Lord of the Rings or something? I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So, I hope everybody learned something today.
It was very educational.
We really kind of almost didn't talk too much about the end of the world. It was just sort of.
We can start over.
Oh no! Please, let's not.
God damn it, Chad.
You see what Pookie said to you? Well, didn't say it to you, but about you. Go Sunshine. Mm-hmm.
What? That's not. What? That's not to me.
Yeah.
But
she's basically saying in your face,
Yeah. Well, no. She was saying in the fly's face. I think she was like fisting to fucking like go ham on it and shit. Because it was really bugging the fucking shit out of us. You ever have a fly that's just like fucking, doomed for death?
Yeah.
Like, look, fly, if you would just leave me the fuck alone, you could make it, but you're not going to do that, are you, fly?
Well, make sure all month long bring your bug stories, fly stories, because we are bugging out all month long.
Well, Chad, you probably didn't see my shorts. Did you know I've been killing wasp?
I don't look at your shorts. I'm sorry.
Okay, I've been killing wasp based on Rolling Stone songs.
Yeah.
And so one of them was I was spraying the wasp with starter fluid, and I was singing "Start Me Up." And you know what? They just got high and fell down off the nest and got back up the next day. They're like, "Fuck, thanks for the buzz." So the next day, I was like, paint it black, and I painted them black. And Chad, they're still there. Now, granted, there's not as many. There's only like a couple there, but This is how the world ends, not with a bang, but with a whimper.
Mm-hmm.
Bang. Bang.
Yep.
You go.
How's the world ending right now? This is it. This is what we're doing.
This is
I would
the
hope-
end of the world.
I would hope
as
that
we
the
know
world
it.
would go out with a bang.
Yeah.
I just don't, be like, hey, Sunshine, guess what? Your fists get banged. You'd be like, ah.
So next week is an open mic. Any of you out there watching want to join us and get some dirt put on your name? Come up and join us.
They said that was T.S. Eliot. Is that the dude from Lord of the Rings?
No, that's J.R.R. Tolkien.
No, I'm talking about the little dude with 4 fingers.
So next week, barbecue, bugs and beats. Tune in, hang out with us, perform, whatever you want to do. And I changed the thumbnail for my superhero show because that one I had made it like last year because I was going to do a superhero show and then ended up doing it, so I canceled it. So I made this one, which I like it a lot better. June 14th. What are you going to do when you're not saving the world? Celebrating superheroes. It's going to be a show all about heroes and hope. Fictional heroes or real heroes. Just I like to come up with a theme, and people are welcome to riff on it however they see
I'm
fit.
a superhero, Chad.
I know. And then after that,
I saved a turtle.
We're going to have the superhero showcase. And yes, we can talk all about all your heroics. Saving a turtle.
You didn't see me
saving the
save
world.
the turtle?
I do. I seen it.
Pink
I seen
Ranger.
it. Do what?
I make a damn good Pink Ranger.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That boy
Hey,
makes a good
does
Batman.
Does the carpet match the drapes? I would think so since it's pink. But there you go, huh?
Yeah. So Turtle Man, is that your superhero name?
Turtle Man. Where am I coming from? Turtle Man.
We will talk about Turtle Man on the superhero showcase for sure. Yeah. The world will end. Every day is a treasure. Very, very true. It is.
And then we will they say we've ended 7 times, dude.
Right.
Like that we're like the 7th generation. They just keep on finding that at Puku Puku and Duku Duku and shit. They're like, fucking this was a society before us.
Puku Puku?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT about that.
We've had so many great philosophers throughout history, Plato and all these other ones, and then we got Paul Vaughan giving us his philosophy of the world, and I feel like that's gonna stick around just as much as the legends.
Yeah, that Plato motherfucker didn't know anything, man. I mean, I do like the way. I do like the way he can grow. I like the way the hair squirts out of his head and shit, but other than that.
So I did a search for Puku Puku. I asked ChatGPT. They did say that there is a Puku Puku coffee shop chain.
No, it's
this is Peruvian.
It's a goddamn it's that place in Turkey, Chad. That they say it's older than
the
fucking
ancient
man's.
aliens. Are you talking ancient aliens?
The ancient alien guys talk about it. It's Puku Puku or Tootin Puku or Puku Common.
Lake Titicaca.
No, Lake Titicaca is a whole nother thing. There's a bunch of it's like a ancient burial ground and shit. But I do like saying Titicaca. Lake Titicaca. We just had shortened its name down to Cleveland Steamer.
Lord.
Llama.
Hey, if you know, you know. Is that
All
what they
right.
say? Right? If
Yes.
you know, man. So, I mean, like, there's very few people that's going to get that joke. Did you get that joke, Chad? I'm sure you did.
I did.
Okay.
Yes.
Late titty caca.
Yeah. All right. So we are going to get out of here before we get canceled again. Hello to Covered by CQ. Good to see you.
Hey, Chris.
Thank you, everybody that tuned in and somehow stuck around and watched some of what we talked about. Again, we're not educators. We're not scientists.
Yeah,
we're not professionals.
We couldn't say, "What did you learn today, kids?" Nothing. This is like homeschooling.
Well, no. I think we may be more confused than we were at the beginning. The thing is, but you want to. Someone said something about keep your mind open and shit, so your brains will fall out. Chat. Oh, God.
We do need a song out of that sound effect. That sound effect is fire.
I will tell you, I'm not really that great.
That's gonna be.
But it has.
That's gonna be fire coming out your ass.
I don't want to get blown away, Pookie.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here. I was gonna play one from Poison Wells to take us out. The End Is Nigh from Poison Wells. Big fan of Poison Wells, and perfect song to wrap up this very educational show.
Okay, I'm gonna look up Puku Puku. I see what its real name is. Okay, go, Chad.
All right. Much love, everybody. Have a great rest of your week. Have a happy Pride Month. And don't worry about the end. It's gonna, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You can't stop it. So
No. The end might come, but I'm gonna live, and it's gonna be fine.
Okay. All right, everybody, have a good one. Here is The End Is Nigh.
Yeah.
You say the world is ending. Well, I hope it's coming soon. But now there's doom impending as I embrace the mood. Be careful, this world is what you make it. Well, I heard your vow, I watched you break it. Well, I see you're getting restless now that your heart's been broke. You must be feeling listless. You hope the world misspoke. Be careful, this world is what you make it. Well, I heard your vow, I watched you break it. You break it. Your words mean nothing to me. Your thoughts mean nothing to me. Your prayers mean nothing to me. Now you mean nothing. Be careful, this world is what you make it. Well, I heard your vow, I watched you break it. This life is yours if you just take it. My life is yours, why don't you take it? Just take it. Just take it.
rated S for splat, snacks, and superhero shenanigans brought to you by Eggz HaM with a sunny side smack. Now with 20% more sap and grab tap